Now, while millions of Melburnians will be enjoying new freedoms this week, 84-year-old Graham Smith has little to look forward to.
He's already spent 17 days confined to his room at the Glendale Retirement Home in Werribee and will likely remain isolated until the end of the month due to back-to-back COVID exposures. And he joins us now along with his son, Aaron. Guys, lovely to talk to you, but I wish it was under these circumstances. Graham, how are you, my friend?
Hanging in there. Gets a bit difficult at times, but yeah, not much we can do about it.
So it's been 17 days so far, no visitors, and you can't even open a window, is that right?
I'm going to open the door out the back door, but I'm not allowed to go out there. I can't go out in the open air.
How tough has that been for you to actually not get out, Graham?
Well, I had 7 weeks of it last year in a row. I survived that. This year looks like 4 weeks, so hopefully I'll survive it.
So what happened, Graham? Why is it that you're going to spend a month in lockdown?
Well, I understand the first case was brought by a visitor coming into the centre who tested positive to COVID. That put us into a 14-day isolation. And then on the last Wednesday, I understand a contract cleaner was in here doing the deep clean because we were in isolation, and they tested positive. So we went into another 14-day isolation. Even though no resident or no staff member has tested positive to COVID, we are still in complete isolation. And all the staff have compelled to wear full PPE, gloves, gown, mask and shield all the time.
Oh, it's so difficult.
Jeez.
Aaron, let's bring you in here because it was early August when you last saw your dad. How hard is it just to see him go through this again?
Yeah, morning, David. Morning, Ali. It's devastating, as Dad said, to deal with it last year, and we thought we'd gotten past it, and going out for tea this year was really good, and being able to catch up again was just awesome. And then to go into lockdown again, and for Dad to be confined to his room again, to not be able to get out and exercise. He loves to go for a walk every day and does about 4Ks. So for him not to be able to do that, it's frustrating, it's devastating. My dad's been fully vaccinated since March, so I guess we just don't understand why we continue to do this to the elderly. I understand they're the most vulnerable and we need to look after them, but I guess when do we move on with life?
I mean, there's got to be a better way. We're this far into the pandemic. Aaron, as you know, your dad, Graham, is one of my favourite human beings on the planet. We've been checking in over the last 2 years since the pandemic began. Do you think it's taken a toll on your dad?
Definitely. My dad's one not to complain. He never complains, so he always just battles on and goes about things, and it is what it is, and he deals with it. But again, this time round, I think it is taking its toll on him. For him not to be able to get out and just to go over to the supermarket and do some shopping. His room's only 5 by 5, so to be confined to that for 17 days, and as you said, for 7 weeks last year, it's just tough. It'd be tough on anyone. So, but those that are vulnerable, they need that human contact to be able to see family, to be able to see friends. It means the world to him. So for him not to be able to do that, I'm sure it's really tough on him.
Graham, we know how resilient you are and how you have just said before, we'll get through this. We got through the last one. But what about the other people there in the facility? Have you spoken to them and how are they coping?
I can't talk to anyone because I'm locked in my room, but I can see out through a window in the passageway. Some of them are having difficulty with them. They can't be confined to their room. They're wandering around, and the staff have to bring them back to the room all the time. So it's having an impact on them. Their daily routine has been completely upset. All our meals and that, of course, are served in the rooms. It's having an effect as far as I can see on them, but I don't get to talk to them, and I rarely get to talk to the staff. They just bring a meal in and leave again.
Oh, look, far out, Graham. We're so sorry to hear this. I know how much you're missing your family. Hopefully not too many more days now, although it's actually a bit more than a week. You've still got to go in isolation. Hopefully you can get out and you can see them soon, OK? You know we love you.
I'm looking forward to getting out, but I think, getting out and not knowing what's going on. Aged care seems to be a forgotten part of the COVID crisis. It's never mentioned. And we have a lack of information coming in to let us know what is going on. And that is adding to the problems.
Yeah, it's not good enough. You stay strong, Graham, and we'll check in with you again shortly, OK?
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, Ali.
Right.
Thank you, David.
I love that family. I love that family. They're so beautiful.
It's hard work, and as you said, there's no communication. They don't know what the result, why they're going through this, why they're going through this again. Everyone's vaccinated, and the staff can't even tell them an answer. They just have to sit there trapped.
We'll chase that one up and see what can be done.